Welcome to a Victim Bites Back Christmas special with me, Jonathan King, wishing you a happy Christmas from Marrakesh in Morocco and showing you some of the sights of them celebrating Christmas here in Morocco, including my friends taking photographs of me. I have several friends visiting at the moment in Marrakesh. They've all fallen for the idea of summer, or rather winter, in Marrakesh, which I need to start with an apology, because last time I mentioned that you could see the Alps from Marrakesh. No, it's the Atlas Mountains. And in fact, one of my favourite things in the world is looking at the Atlas Mountains in the distance from my hotel in Marrakesh, where I can swim in the pool in hot sunshine and relax, then spend an hour driving up into the mountains of the Atlas Mountains up to Oukaimeden and ski. Not that I ski anymore at 81 years old, all my bones would break. One of the most ridiculous silly season things that's been going on is the exposure of all those Epstein files, or Epstein files. I could never work out. They used to call Brian Epstein. They now call Jeffrey Epstein, all beyond me. But it's so ridiculous. These are just ordinary photos of ordinary people, many of whom are celebrities and famous, who Epstein met. One of the great things about Morocco is if you look around, you can buy things much cheaper. Glasses. These glasses would cost me, I checked it out, £850 in Great Britain. That's for the frames and the special lenses that you get put in. Here in Morocco, £40. Likewise, dark glasses that would actually cost 750 quid in England, now about £40. Which enabled me to see some of the fabulous Christmas trees. And these are the Esadi Christmas trees. I used to stay in the Esadi all the time. And I remember back in 1975, the original Christmas tree made entirely up of bulls and baubles by Pierre Balmain was erected in the old Esadi Hotel. I was here for it in 1975 when it was first put up, and I'm still here today. I'm still here. Switching camera duties, my friend is posing in the Mamounia by the enormous tree there. We go to the Mamounia quite frequently. I used to stay there, but I can't afford to anymore. But I do go there. They have fantastic food, and I like going there, and if it's not that sunny, sitting and reading at the bar. My current read is the new Richard Osman, The Impossible Fortune. I'm a big fan of Richard Osman and his writing. His books on the Thursday Murder Club mysteries are fantastic. I have the salmon and avocado. My friend has croque monsieur, with, of course, chicken ham, as he is a Muslim, and I introduced him to croque monsieur years and years ago, and he absolutely loves the croque monsieur. These are mini croque monsieurs and absolutely delicious, as indeed is my salmon and avocado. And we have cups of tea and relax and chat. Whilst Morocco is a Muslim country, it does celebrate many of the traditions of other religions. It's a very tolerant country, so they have Christmas, and you can buy pork and ham dishes, and you can buy alcohol if you want to. And my friend has come to visit me for many years. Since my mum died back in 2007, it's become traditional that he comes and celebrates Christmas with me in Marrakesh. I mentioned earlier that you can buy things like spectacles at vastly cheaper prices. The same goes for drugs. Now I'm 81, I'm all sorts of diabetic drugs, and there are certain pills, combination pills, which cost £1 a pill in England, 10p a pill in Morocco. I'm glad to say the rains and floods seem to have stopped in Morocco and the sun's out again, and sadly so also are the tourists who tend to come to Morocco and to Marrakesh particularly over the winter season for Christmas and New Year. So sadly this pleasantly empty pool, those are my feet by the pool, is about to get very crowded again, as it does every year at this time of year. There are 3 pools for my hotel, and it always amuses me, this is the private adults only pool, which I actually prefer to stay at, although I like to swim in the bigger pool. And it's always amuses me. Take a look at those palm trees. You might notice in the distance one doesn't look quite like a palm tree. No, it's a fake palm tree containing all the various things that you need to get proper Wi-Fi, which of course in this day and age is an absolute essential for anyone taking a holiday far away from their home countries to keep in touch, as I am with you at this very moment. Happy Christmas to everyone. Looking forwards to the World Cup, where Morocco will win the lot this year. They did incredibly well in the last World Cup, and I was here for the whole thing. If you remember, it took place in the winter months, and I was all the way through Morocco. I drove down here in my car for the entire World Cup last time round 4 years ago. So this time I'm hoping they're going to do even better. Football is very big in Morocco. That's for 2026. Let's hope for a Moroccan win at the World Cup, or if not Morocco, England, I'd like to see. Meanwhile, have a fantastic Christmas and a very, very good New Year.